Hey everyone, it's Karen here. Anyway, so today's video is kind of, hopefully not too long, and it's about my weight loss journey and my weight loss, what would you say, my life struggle with my weight. How about that? Yeah, so basically last year on May 18th, right after I graduated from college, I got gastric sleeve surgery. And today marks like a year and 4 days since I've had it, so I thought I would make a video kind of explaining why I did it and some things like tips or like things I wish I would have known or things that I wish I would do better a year later. So yeah, so like I said, I got my surgery a year ago, and it was called gastric sleeve surgery, and basically what they do is they cut 80%, I believe, of your stomach. Yeah, and that's a lot, right? You're left with 20% of your stomach, which means your stomach is a very, very small pouch. So this helps people lose weight because you're limited on intake of food, but it means that you have to have certain substitutes like vitamins and stuff like that in order to like live, basically, in order to get the same nutrients that you would normally get from just eating regularly. So let's go into why I did it in the first place. Basically, I have struggled with my weight my entire life. I'm a twin and I was always the chunkier twin, and I was always just fat, you know. I was lazy. I didn't really care about what people thought about me, and so I would always go into eating, especially like if I was sad. I was a very emotional, still am, eater, and so I constantly eat whenever I'm feeling sad, happy, or whatever I'm feeling. I will always turn to food, and so I ended up gaining a lot of weight because of it, especially my sophomore year of college, because college is a struggle and you're constantly stress eating or just eating in general, especially late night study eating like at 3 a.m., which is totally not good for you, by the way. Like, it just got so bad to the point where my sophomore year, Domino's like knew my name and knew my order and knew where I lived. So when I called, they knew my number and were like, "Oh, Karen, yeah, your usual?" And I'd be like, "Oh, yeah." So yeah, so that was a thing. And so my highest weight was my sophomore year, and I weighed 184. And honestly, I got really scared after I weighed myself then, and I probably got even a little bigger than that. I don't doubt that I even got to 190 or even higher. 290, sorry about that, or even higher. So my highest weight that I weighed myself at was 284. That's, if I didn't say that, sorry. But yeah, so right now I weigh around 193, and so I've lost maybe 100 pounds or so in the last year, and in total. Well, in the last, technically, I guess 2 years, because when you get into the program, you have to lose 10% of your body weight. So I did lose some weight in like the year that I was kind of preparing for this, and it didn't take a year. Like, I really started my journey, technically, like I was losing weight before I decided to do this, but I really started my journey like maybe 3 months before my surgery, which is crazy because you're supposed to spend at least a few more months, but for some reason everything clicked and I was able to do everything in 3 months, which honestly, it may have helped to make the decision, because if I would have waited any longer, I probably wouldn't have done it because I would be scared. And now that it's a year later, it's like kind of like whatever, in the sense where I don't really notice my life as different. I mean, every now and then, obviously, you can tell that something is different because you're not eating as much and you're losing weight sometimes just by sitting on the couch. So yeah, where was I? So I weighed 284, sorry, and I weigh 193, give or take a pound. Every day is different. So why I did the surgery was because I was just finishing college. I did my college career in 3 years rather than 4, and I was like, today or this year's any is like the year, you know, like I wanted to everything to kind of fall in place. I wanted to feel happier, to feel good about myself, to feel good about my accomplishments. And in order to do that, I felt that I really needed to work on myself and my image and the way I perceive myself and the way I love myself. And in order to feel like I felt good about myself was to lose some weight, right? And so don't get me wrong, since I was 10, I was trying to lose weight. I was hitting the gym with my parents. They had a personal trainer. They would help me as well. I've tried so many weight loss things, bought so many products, invested so much time, and have tried to go to the gym, tried eating healthier, tried smoothies, everything that I could think of or could find on Google, YouTube, or whatever. I would try it. And it just didn't work for me, or it worked for a little bit and then I was back to the same old things. And so I needed something a lot more drastic. Now, I'm not saying that everyone needs that and that this is for everyone. But I definitely think that I needed this. This is an extreme form of discipline because your body won't let you eat more, you know? If you have a huge plate, there's no way in heck you're going to eat it. Like, you're going to have leftovers for days, basically, because you're just not going to be able to eat it. Right, so, yeah, I was very ashamed, and I still kind of am, of my body and the way I look, and I'm not happy where I am just yet because I've been slacking hardcore, but I'm hoping that this video will help me get support and help me kind of get back on that journey to losing weight and be where I want to be. I want to lose at least 50 more pounds and kind of maintain that. So hopefully with posting this and seeing what you guys have to say and stuff will help me. So thank you if it does. Right, so some things and like tips, I guess, that I would suggest or, you know, have written down here is that you need to drink water and take your meds. Like, if you're thinking about this and, you know, before you start your surgery or you do your surgery, you have a few months or a few weeks or whatever, how long you have, that you have to start prepping your body for this life-changing event, you know. So drinking water is so important, and I slack so bad in this. Like, I'd rather drink juice because it has flavor, but I really need to start drinking water. Like, it's so bad. Like, I drink soda, juice. Like, now I can drink soda, by the way. It wasn't always like this. In the last maybe like 3 months, I've been able to really drink soda. Before I was not, like, it hurt whenever you got, like, because you get gas and stuff and there's not a lot of space to, you know, keep air in your stomach because you're gonna be full, right? Right, so drinking water and taking your meds. I did not take my meds all the time, and I still don't. I'm really bad at taking medicine, and so my hair fell out, and I was basically bald right here, and my hair thinned out a lot. And right now my hair is going through a process in itself where I'm trying to get it back to where it used to be. So yeah, so please, y'all guys, take your meds and drink water. Water, water, water. You know, whether you gotta add some extra, like, you know, what are those things called? Like, they're like little packets with like powder in it, and like they make things taste better, like water tastes better. So yeah, definitely do that if you need that extra help to drink your water. I also got like this really cool cup when I first got my surgery, and it would like have like a timeline, like 9 a.m., 10 p.m. and stuff, where you should be drinking a certain amount of water each hour. And that really helped in the beginning to kind of get that water intake, and it was fun and it was pretty. So it was like, yeah, why not? So yeah, and another thing I wish I would have done is that I went to work right after my surgery. Like, I got my surgery on the 18th, and 3 days. Okay, so I was in recovery for 3 days. Okay, so 5 days after my surgery, I was working. I ended up working at a hospital as a mental health technician. And so I got training. I started my training 5 days after my surgery, I think 4 or 5 days after. And it was awful. I could barely walk, and I was trying to make myself seem like I was very strong and could do it, but it hurt. You're supposed to be in like resting for 2 weeks after your surgery. That's like the suggested time period. So if you're going to do this, know that you need to take time off of work and from extraneous things because it's stressful for your body and it's already going through a lot. So by adding things like work and I don't know, like babysitting or something, or like, you know, with your children, like you need to take time off somehow, have someone help you with your kids or whatever. You need to take time off for yourself to really recover and be at your full potential. So I went right into work, and I was crazy. I was lifting like old people. I was cleaning butts. I was doing so many things that I probably shouldn't have strained my body, which is why I lost so much weight in the first 3 months. Like I lost maybe like 60 to 70 pounds in the 3 months that I worked at the hospital because I was really pushing myself. And sure, if you want to do that, like I'm okay, I live, but you never know. Everybody, literally body, and everybody is different, you know? And so what your body can take, you know, you'll find out. But again, I really wish that I would have taken that time off. Right, so I have a list here so that I kind of remember what to say. Something I wish I would have kept doing. So I lived in Massachusetts my whole life, and up until August of 2016, I moved to Ohio. So now I'm in Ohio. So I would go to the gym with my parents and sister or just alone, and it was fun because the gym I went to had swimming and it had yoga classes, and I was loving it. So it was helping, and I had a trainer, so it was helping me lose weight as well. So I wish that I would have kept up with this, because once I moved, it was like, gym who? Like, I literally did not go. I have not gone or touched a gym since I've moved to Ohio. And that sucks because I really wish I would have kept up, because I have so much excess skin right now that I'm not happy about. Because, you know, losing 100 pounds is not exactly, and not only that, losing 100 pounds within like, I don't know, like maybe six months, that's like when I really stopped, like I've hit my plateau. And so, so losing 100 pounds in that time frame is not good for your body. And so I wish I would have taken my time and really like exercised and walked and stuff like that, and I did not do that, and I'm still not doing that. So I'm hoping, like I said, that this video kind of motivates me and helps me figure out how to do that and how to pursue jumping back into a routine where I'm being more physical. So I actually recently, like yesterday, received a gift from my boyfriend and we got Just Dance 2017, and I've been like playing it today and yesterday, and it was actually really fun. Dancing is the best way, I think, to do exercise, because you're not really realizing, or your body doesn't really realize that you're doing your exercising, because you're doing something that's fun and you're moving though, so which is really important. And I've been going ham at this game. So I would show you a video, but it's actually really scary of all my fat jiggling, so I won't do that. But it's really fun. I love this game, and I'm hoping that this will help me stay active and stuff like that. And now that it's summer, I'm hoping to go out on more walks and hopefully start running with my puppy, because I know he needs it, and I need it. So it's very important, guys, to stay physical at any way possible that you can, like doing at least 30 minutes a day of some kind of walking, like consistent walking, or running or jogging, dancing, whatever it is that keeps you motivated to do again and keeps you, you know, moving, which is so important, to move your body. So yeah, and here are some things that I guess I didn't know that would happen. With the surgery, my food preference is completely different. Well, not completely different. I lied about that. So sweets are technically not good for you, right? They're never good for you. And with surgery, you get this thing called dumping, which is not fun. I've had it maybe 3 times total, give or take. My stomach's actually making some noises right now. She's telling me that I'm hungry. And so, yeah, so she's going to be getting all gassy and stuff because I'm not eating yet. But yeah, so I've only gotten it 3 or 4 times, and I constantly eat sweets. Like right now, behind my camera right now is a box of brownies that my friend got me yesterday. She and her boyfriend came over to have a couple's date night, and she brought brownies, which I'm so grateful for because I love sweets in the house, but it's so bad because all we have is sweets in the house. So yeah, so I constantly eat sweets, and so this is a big surprise for you guys. If you didn't know this, you will be able to eat sweets, but now that's the problem, knowing this, because now that you know, you're going to be taunted or like kind of fall easy back into your own, like your old ways, you know, and that's my biggest fail. Not exercising and then eating so many sweets. It's crazy, like and not only that, but people keep giving me gifts with like sweets, and like, please stop, guys. So yeah, so sweets, not good, but I don't get dumping that bad or at all, and so I've been more prone to eat sweets rather than salty foods or stuff like that. Like eating a meal actually, I feel hurts my stomach more than eating sweets. Like I can wolf down an entire cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory better than I can eat my portioned meal, you know? So it's not good, but yeah, it's life, guys. So I'm trying to work on that. I really am. We're limiting, hopefully, our intake in buying sweets, so we'll see how that goes. Keep you updated. Right, so another thing, like I said, was soda. I can drink soda now, but which is a bad thing because now I'm drinking a lot more soda rather than water, which again, I need to work on. I know, but I will hopefully get into drinking more water as I do more exercise and run and walk, because I know your body craves water, you know. So what does this say? Oh, okay, so another thing you should know is that you can literally eat everything you want. It's just not all gonna fit the same way it used to. Like I eat pasta, I eat Chinese food, I eat bread, I eat what else do I eat? Like I eat sloppy joes, I eat ground beef, that's sloppy joes, guys. I eat hamburgers, I eat chicken, I eat everything that I want. I just can't fit it all as I used to be, and as I used to, and like my boyfriend hates this sometimes, I feel, but I literally take 2 or 3 bites and I'm like, I'm full, and he's like, what, already? Why are you giggling? So I'm like, yeah, already. Like I can't help it, like my tummy's telling me she's full and I can't fit anything else, and like sometimes I'll try and force a little bit more, but she just gets upset. So yeah, that's another thing that's really important, is knowing when to stop. Like your body's going to tell you, stop, like don't take that bite, and you're gonna want to take that bite, but if you take that bite, you're going to regret that you took that bite. So don't do it, guys. Like seriously, don't. Just don't. Drop the fork. So yeah, and another good thing though about that is that you're always gonna have leftovers. No matter where you go to eat or what you make, like you're going to have so much leftovers. It's crazy, which is a good thing, but also not that great, because every day you don't want to be eating your leftovers. You know, you want to make something different, you want to have a different flavor, whatever. So sometimes I feel like a lot of food has gone to waste because of that. So yeah, the important thing also is that you have to eat in portions. If you're making your own meals, I think it's really important to try to portion what you eat. And sometimes you think you're so hungry that you can eat more, but you really can't. Like there's no space to eat more, you know? So you have to really, really portion it out. Like you guys, it's very, very important. Yeah, and knowing your limit, like I said, knowing your limit is just going to help you in the long run, because once you know your limit, you know that, oh, this is all I can eat, this is how much I'm going to put on my plate, and that's it. So try to find something else to do while you eat. Maybe that'll help you eat slow, or try to just, sit down, put on a timer, like a 10-minute timer or something, and just take your time eating. Or if you've ever done this, there's actually something called yoga, or like eating yoga, or the yoga of eating, or something like that. I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically just mindful eating, and it's just basically being aware of what you're eating and what you're putting in your body, because your body is, your body, it's what's helping you live, it's what's making you you, and so it's so important to take care of it, and so important to listen to it, you know, when you're eating too fast and you're not even paying attention to what you're eating sometimes, you know. And it's important. Like sometimes, like I know I've done like eating with my hands, and the texture and feeling has really helped me be more mindful of what I'm eating and what I'm putting in my body. So yeah, and another thing I wanted to touch on is that once you get the surgery and you go out to eat, or you're eating with some friends or whatever, and they don't know about your situation, you're going to get some really funny looks. They're going to be like, wait, you're full? Like, what are you talking about? Like, why? You barely touched anything. And you're like, no, I ate like 2 things. Like, I had 2 bites of this or something. And you find yourself explaining how you're full. And you don't really, like for me, I don't like telling everyone about my surgery. Maybe it's because I'm ashamed about it, in a sense, because a lot of people do end up losing weight by themselves by just working out and really putting in the time and effort. And sadly, I could not do that. So I do feel very ashamed that I took like the easy way out. And so I don't like to tell everyone, and I've only told a few people that are really close to me, and they have shown me so much support and love, and I'm so grateful for that. But yeah, you end up explaining your life story basically to anyone that really like keeps bugging you about why haven't you eaten your food. And so yeah, you get funny looks, and people at restaurants or waiters are like, are you sure you don't want me to get you something else? Do you not like it? Do you want me to bag it for you? And just say yeah, just bag it, like thank you. You know, they obviously don't understand, and if you don't want to explain your life story to them, you don't have to. Just be like, thank you, here's your money, bye. So yeah, so that's very important. And to know that you're gonna be constantly looked at. And yeah, sorry about the way I look right now, because my hair is going through a process, and I swear I look a lot better when my hair is all fixed up. But right now, she's gone through a lot, and I will probably post a video about my hair journey, which is a long one, because I've been dyeing my hair for like 10 years now, and it's just done me no good. Anyways, that'll be another video. So yeah, please like, share, comment, do whatever you want with this video, and just tell me what you guys think. And please, you know, positive vibes, I really would dig that. And you know, let's like work together, guys, like push each other to do better, and yeah, help me out. Bye.
Hey everyone, so here I'm just inserting some pictures of me when I was in high school and then in the beginning of college, and kind of me at my highest weight, I guess, and then again of me kind of transitioning towards my weight loss goal, I guess, like in the past year or so since I got my surgery. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please shoot me a message or whatever, and feel free to let me know what you guys think. Please like and share and subscribe to my channel. Bye y'all.